My golden nuts have gone up.
Oh.
Alright guys, we're finally here. It's about noon now. We're gonna come over here to my dad's truck. We're gonna get all the trash out real fast, and then we're gonna pick up the transmission, put a tire, put all that stuff in the back of it. That way when tow truck gets here, hopefully we can just load it up on the tow truck and then head it down to my brother's house. So we'll see how this part goes. Alright guys, well, we had the tow truck here. The guy didn't want to be filmed. He didn't want anything like that filmed, so I wasn't able to do that. The problem is now with his that he had the four-wheel drive one with just the little boom part, just you lift up the front end. He had to have the drive shaft out. The bad part is I got basic tools here, and all the bolts we're doing was just rounding off. So I'm going to come by tomorrow and see if I can, either tomorrow or Monday, see if I can get either a blowtorch on it to heat it up enough, or I'm going to get my impact and swivel sockets and see what I can do. They said that they can bring out the normal flatbed that was here earlier and get it up on there, no problem at all, without needing to take the drive shaft out. But my problem is I had to have the drive shaft out no matter what in order to get it to, the transmission drop down. So I'm still going to work on trying to get it out before they tow it. If it happens after, then it is what it is. But yeah, let me show you what I'm talking about. Anyways, for anyone that doesn't know, it doesn't look like it, but these bolts are starting to round off, all four of them. And with only having this much clearance between it, I have no way to get a breaker bar in here to do anything right now because, it's only jacked up so high. But, yeah. So maybe if I can get it worked out a different way, then we'll get some stuff figured out. But as of right now, everything's on hold, so.
Several days later.
And we're back, guys. This is probably Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. That's like 4 or 5 days now it's been since I've been back over at my dad's house. But talking to a couple guys at work about some stuff, and I'm gonna jack this truck back up and take a look, and I'll explain here in a minute on what I'm talking about or what I'm looking for. Alright guys, so I got the truck already jacked up, both sides off the ground, as y'all can see. So I'm gonna spin this side, and we're gonna see if this side goes the opposite direction as this side. Let me know that the diff is still working and the axles are still working. So that's good. This side's going down, that side's going up. So oop, oh, look, no leg net. What's the odds? Anyways, yeah, pull this side down, watch that side. We probably also need to check to see if there's fluid in the differential also. But I'm all very new to this stuff, and I've never really done these things. I'm kind of just going off what people at work have told me. So if you're here watching this and you're just learning like me, this is literally my first time doing this stuff too, other than doing lift kits. So we fixing to find out how this gonna go. So I'm gonna try to torch these bolts real fast, just a little bit, and then also use a wrench, see if I can get anything to happen. We'll see. Pray for me that I don't break my finger, or pray for me that I don't jab myself somebody or somewhere, or catch myself on fire. Something, I don't know. Something may happen. Who knows? Anyways, let's go. Alright guys, I just spent the last like 45 seconds to a minute trying to heat up both this bolt and that bolt. And still, even with the wrench I have down here, I still can't get them broken loose. Well guys, it took persuasion, but it finally started breaking loose. I just had to like really get it on there, but y'all can see, it finally started breaking loose. So let me try to get this one out, then I'll go to the next one and we'll see what happens. But man, I love this clutch head, big old breaker bar thing. Took barely any kind of push, and then this one finally broke free over here. On the wrench, wasn't doing crap, and this thing wasn't doing crap, but this thing's a piece of work, let me tell you. I look like this, and my neck, I feel like, definitely got to have my neck cracked later tonight. Man, I'm dead. Alright guys, I did end up getting all 4 of them out, thank God. I had to go from the very top side over here because this drive shaft was refusing to spin. But now I should be able to just knock this down with a hammer, which I don't think I have, so I may have to come back another day to do this part. But I should just have to knock this part down with a hammer, I think. I've never done this before. And then the whole drive shaft should be able to come out, and then this thing will be ready for tow. I look like I just have a pellet of poop from a mouse. It tastes like poop. Don't ask me how I know what poop tastes like, but I was thirsty. Oh, anything's so fucking cold. It's not the best thing to do in 25-degree weather is touch something freaking metal. Jesus. Alright, there it goes. Goodness gracious. Oh. Drive shaft is out. Completed. Drive shaft's out, so. That is a one in my book. Yes, sir. I'm fucking freezing, boys. My golden nuts have gone up. Might even be in outer space.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
What is up and good morning, guys. So we're gonna get a bright early start today. It is currently Saturday. We have a tow truck already en route to my dad's house. Everything should be good for them to go with all that stuff. But the thing is, nothing to do with the truck. Once we get done messing with my dad's truck, we gotta start looking at my car, because this thing is having some weird issues and stuff. Can't really describe it right now. Once we get to that part, I'll tell you more about that. But let's go on and get over to my dad's house and wait for tow truck to get there. Alright guys, tow truck is finally here. He's getting it up and going. Soon we'll be down at my brother's house and we'll be able to work on it there. Crap. Now if it only goes this smoothly once we get down there to my brother's house. Now the fun part's gonna be trying to figure out how we're gonna get it back through the fence, turn it around, ooh, and everything else. Could either go right there or figure something else out, but we gotta figure a way to push this into here, turn it around right about here, and then push it down there. I really wish I would have had that on camera. I'm apparently stronger than what I thought I was, because I just moved this truck a whole 5 feet by myself. Granted, it probably helps that there's ice here, and it's kind of on the slope now. But I'm impressed that being by myself, I pushed this thing about 5 feet. So, that's a plus.
Well, we're in transition of trying to get it to the garage. It did move just a little bit easier through the gate from where the tow truck left it. We'll see how it goes. Oh, 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 oh.
What's that?
That was a toy. A crunched up toy now.
That's not my problem. Alright guys, so I currently have, one second. Currently have all the jack stands out underneath the truck, and we're going to get things in position for me to where I can sit there and jack this truck up, because this is all the room I got. I wish I had an actual shop with the lift, but I don't. So again, I'm gonna have to figure out a way. Once I get to pulling everything out, I gotta get a way to sit there and get everything else down here, like the transmission jack and some other stuff. So once I can get all that stuff done, then cool. But right now, I'm gonna get everything in position like I am right now, and then I gotta go get my wife something to eat. She's at work, and then once I get done doing that, I'll be back and we'll start trying to lift the truck up and start trying to pull things off and out and everything else. Luckily, for my sake of things, I have a junkyard transmission in the back, like I said. Now I'm gonna sit there and take notes from that, looking at that, and take things off based off of how that thing looks, and then we'll go from there. So
A little longer than a few minutes later.
alright guys, real fast. So I don't know how safe and secure this is, I'm not gonna lie. I ended up putting them on both these bars back here right behind the brackets, so neither one of them I moved. And then I'll put it on a cross member down here, since I know I'm not gonna be touching the cross member, or I shouldn't be. Everything else should be right here. I know I gotta get this drive shaft out still, and then we're gonna work on torque converter and torque converter stuff, and then transmission. But for right now, guys, I don't know how much more I get to do. It's almost it's going on 4:30, so I'm gonna have to go get my wife here soon, and me and her got a little date night thing we're going to. So I don't know, but it's a good setup though. At least it's down here at my brother's house, down in the garage where I can work on it, and at least I can have it all jacked up. And the make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure you all subscribe down below. Don't miss on this build. Well, this tear out / build, however you want to call this thing. And make sure you share these videos with y'all, with a friend, if you guys do like them and you guys like what I'm putting out. Plenty more things to go and do. I just gotta get the time to do it all with my schedule. But with that being said, I'm out, y'all. Peace.